Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
From the 21, here's second down and 7. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he fends him off. And this one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he's able to elude that. And even though he threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
And they try with Pacheco. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They're going to try and throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now a run with Pacheco. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a hold on either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down. So signals the referee as they're going to convert by about a yard there on 4th and 5. Big conversion.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So a very long drive, play after play, gets him down the field. But wouldn't you know, it winds up yielding nothing.
And over on the sideline, you've got a kicker who feels worse about it than anyone. There's nothing you hate more than seeing the look on your linemen's faces after all their hard work getting you in position.
The lonesome kicker. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll get this complete to Charlie Warner. And some room to maneuver. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Charlie Warner, 67 yards. And the Niners will jump
I want to
on
phone.
top
That's
with
the
the
problem.
game's first score here this afternoon. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Yeah, they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
2nd and 9. Mahomes going to throw. Flush to his right. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head. 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
This offense has converted in this spot twice already here in this first quarter. Now can they convert again here on 4th down? That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, it's gutsy to go for it in the red zone. The problem there is they were in their own red zone. Why in the world did they do that?
They must have thought they had the exact play call that they needed to go a big way. And I'm still not even buying that. I'm reaching.
You're searching.
Not really reaching, but I do know this. On the other side of the field, that coaching staff is screaming at their defense. If you don't handle this one right here, this is a great opportunity for us. Take it away, guys, and they did.
And now excellent field position. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all. Challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a first and goal. Purdy now to throw. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The offense on third down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. That's caught left side by Hardman.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first half, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run with Pacheco. Just a yard on the pickup there. They'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle, but give him credit. He tried barreling through anywhere. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 9. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKinnon. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Here is 3rd and 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
The Chiefs first
Ryan,
down.
what's going on, brother?
Third down conversion.
Man, he's moving. He's moving.
Get going with some signs of life here in the second quarter.
Everybody
Pretty
eating.
good.
I ain't gonna lie.
And that helps the cause as well. Good yardage and
I
another
don't know
first
how he
down.
got that. I should have intercepted that shit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And the Niners get there and bring him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. That's one thing to get the interception. It was a great play, but then you saw how quickly all of his teammates, Charles, turned to find blocks, made sure they had space for him to make the house call.
And not only did they turn and find the blocks, none of them clip from behind, block someone in the back. This play is going to stand. And how about what we see each and every week now? When the defenders make a big play, there's always a group celebration after the takeaway.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Zip. Fucking murky out here, boy.
Now we gonna have to run this back though, cause like I'm getting too
ready for their next
distracted
drive.
between this fool over
Hasn't
here, my
done
mother.
particularly
We
well
gonna have to
for
run
them,
this
that's
back, cause
obvious.
I
In
ain't
these
playing for real.
conditions, no points
Just
so
saying,
far.
who
They've gotta
distract
get
you
that
on that
offense
phone,
on
gang?
track.
Yo, don't worry about that, bro. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Just know, Shadow, this game though, but we running this back though, bro. We running this back.
Just know, Ryan, women are supposed to be your peace, not your problems. Like Shadow said, the natural mystic blow through the wind.
But I'm getting certain shit off here and there, but they fucking me up, man. I'm gonna be back though, bro. We running this back though.
He's doing something.
That high. I'm gonna run this back though.
That doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Mahomes now to throw.
Oh, I fucking seen it.
Gets a completion. And taking it across midfield and just
Look
shy
to
of
the
the
wrong
40.
man.
The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit and another 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
I call Brian.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good. Even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense, they actually won one because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. Couple of touchdown passes, almost threw his first interception, but he's throwing it so well that I think Lady Luck was on his side.
Ayuk going to go in motion right.
I don't have nothing.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down
I'll take
he
that.
goes.
It's better than an interception.
The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Oh, no, never had a chance. Well to the right, no good. And they will not be able to add on to their 20-point lead.
I don't know how that feels right, and I pulled it left.
Kicker because he's trying to draw it to the center of the uprights, but instead he pushes it to the right, and it's no good.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mahomes to MVS there for the Kansas City first. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Play action, now Purdy. Gets this one to Juszczyk. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, a second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Here's James returning. A good return there, 17 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Let's get it. Let's go.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco, and he'll get it down here to the 43. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. He'll get it inside the 20 and down to the 19-yard line. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, wow.
Crossing route
Got that.
Watson. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Justin Watson from 19 yards away. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the 3rd quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the
7
score
days
a
left,
moment
Shadow.
ago as they begin 1st and 10.
About to
Throw
here.
there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far
Wait, y'all
is the
recording
defense
this,
is
right?
certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their
think
jobs
we're
in
on
tandem. The back
it.
helping the front.
Ryan,
the
you
front
recording
helping
this, right?
the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. That is caught. And he's got room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Ayuk going to go in motion right. And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. George Karlaftis, the man to bring him down. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Purdy off the play fake. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Nowhere, the runs ain't going nowhere, boy.
Bro, I haven't gotten the run game off at all game long. I'm trying. I'm not going to stop trying because that'll make me to do.
They go play action here. Purdy.
Oh, you fucking
Couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there,
Why the
able to
fuck
shut
am
them
I
down
over
on
here?
that attempt.
They're not taking me. What I want to do.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Out.
Yeah, he was
I
looking
tried
for the
to
checkout
run
bounce,
that
didn't get
up
it.
a
That
little bit.
scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
One batch, two batch, penny and dime.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an aggressive comeback,
I had
it
you.
has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out.
There he goes, right side.
Yeah.
Come back is real.
Nigga blocking at the end. I don't know if you to the left of the screen. That nigga blocked me.
Comeback is real.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Butker now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a two-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now here's Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11, first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the
Still got a game, Ryan. Come on, brother.
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Straight ahead they go.
Oh.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
I missed him.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a 2nd and 6. They go play fake. Mahomes. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now Mahomes. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down. As that
Much congestion, buddy.
Beautiful throw. That was a beautiful throw.
This matchup, which side has
Much
been the more
congestion.
physical one? It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And they're
I
indeed
really
going to go
wasn't
for it
good
here on
there.
4th down. So
Too much
trailing
congestion
here in
at
the
the end.
last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Was running right into him. Oh, no.
Down here,
Right
that pass
there.
knocked away and incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Mark Shadow.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Let me see if I can get it.
Lead the clock away.
Right there.
Clock's definitely on
Oh, he
your
didn't throw the
side.
fucking ball.
You know, when we talk about analytics,
Yo,
and the
he
game
didn't
versus
throw.
advanced win
I
metrics,
pressed the button.
because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of
Oh,
winning.
yeah,
Had-
I'd say 95 or better.
Damn.
I know you always say
I'm not
every
gonna get
coach
that
does.
again.
It's just protecting the football at this point.
And I know he saw what I had. I'm not gonna get that again.
Ball more than they are the person.
Fuck.
They want to knock it free.
Second and 10.
Yeah, he's foot. I'm not gonna get that again.
Purdy now to throw. And
Yeah,
intercepted.
no.
Maybe the turning point they need. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this inside.
Running
the
Brian,
30.
you're running for that out of
10
bounds. So
yards
he,
there, and about by the nose of the football. He's
he
gonna
make
have a
sure you know
first
the
down.
X at
A good
all
start
time.
there on 1st down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt
course.
about it. Down a couple
You
of
got to,
scores.
bro.
They have to
I'm a
find
different
way to
nigga. I
get in
will.
the end zone.
It doesn't matter
Plays,
where I throw it.
explosive
I'll throw
plays.
it to the
That'll
right,
be
to
the
the
key to
left,
this
to the
drive.
outside, out.
On
It
1st
doesn't
and
matter.
10, here's Mahomes. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the
We have a
10.
game. We have a game,
Goes for a
fellas. We
Chiefs
right
first down,
there.
14 yards.
One
Not
wrong
enough
move.
time.
Management definitely critical
Huh?
if they want to get back in this
Not
game.
enough time for a
Absolutely
game.
agreed. They have to up the tempo in
Hit the
this
points,
case.
you
Down a
know.
couple of
Well,
scores. Want to make sure they have a chance.
you're not
to win
going to
this
do
ball
well.
game.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Mahomes going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see flashbacks.
I seen it too, bro. I seen it
Once
too.
again, hit as he
I
throws.
seen it
Fortunate that
too.
one wound up incomplete.
Oh my God.
To be
I'm not
honest,
gonna lie.
I don't blame Ryan. I blame your team. I should have caught that. It was right there in front of your face. I don't know why I didn't get
I
that.
don't know how I didn't get satisfied, bro.
Here's third down.
That was a rush. Good rush, boy. Clean rush, too. Long rush.
The other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every
Right,
team
Ryan.
would say that, Charles, but
Lose
an
a dick, don't
opportunity
lose
missed
it.
there.
What they were trying to tell
Who's
us
with
is
dignity,
they
brother?
believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
I hope that conversation is helping you.
Mahomes gotta have this one. And that is caught.
Yes, it is. Let's go.
Kansas City.
And racism.
Rasheed Rice, his 2nd touchdown.
Am I tripping? That's what it says in the back.
Chiefs have made it a one-score game
What?
again here in the 4th.
Where did you see race?
Big 4th down conversion for the score and the defense. That is
The end
a
zone.
tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And
Yeah, bro, that's what it says in the back. And racism.
Easy 3 points.
In the end zone.
Racism. I didn't see that.
But they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
You get a fumble or a pick.
And there will not be a return here.
It might
It's a
bring this game
touchback,
back.
and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown.
No.
I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
How the hurdle does
One
work.
down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Oh, no.
Here to Ayuk. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly.
If I had the run game going, man, this game would have been completely different. He knew I was going to throw it every fucking time. Because I can't get it.
The play back at the 45-yard line.
Bro, if you take a kneel down, you should down.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. So the victory here for San Francisco. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire 2nd half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch.
Nah, Shadow, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Great game, bro. Great game. But we're playing again when I have no distractions, bro. I don't think you understand. I had to put the phone on mute for the 3rd and 4th quarter, bro. That's why I was playing different. I had enough of these damn bitches, man. But I will be back, though. I mean, I'm still here, but yo, I'm telling you, I need to stop answering this fucking phone, man. Damn.
From East Rutherford.
Oh, man.